show you every time. Custom Tree Surgeons has built an all-pro team. Every tree service professional has years of experience, continually trained and certified. They know what, when, and how to handle any job. It gets done efficiently and quickly by a team of experts. So for tree trimming, removal, stump grinding, and emergency services, forget any name other than Custom Tree Surgeons. There is no job they can't do better. Go to website CustomTreeSurgeons.com. That's CustomTreeSurgeons.com, and let them show you how the job is supposed to get done.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
Are you the type of fan that knows football so well that you could choose any game and call it? Well, MyBookie is the place for you because they let you turn all your sports knowledge into cash in your wallet. Between football season, NBA, and the start of college basketball season, it's time to get off the sideline and get in on the action with MyBookie. If you're the kind of guy who likes to bet a little and win a lot, try a parlay. For instance, if you like a couple of the big favorites this week, parlays are perfect because they let you bet multiple games together for a much bigger payout. So, if you're gonna bet this season, do the smart thing and go to mybookie.ag because no one gives you more ways to win. If you join right now, MyBookie will match your deposit halfway, all the way up to $1,000. That means if you deposit $2,000, you get an extra $1,000 in free money to play with. Visit mybookie.ag today. You play, you win, you get paid.
The flagship station of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Republic Services is now hiring CDL drivers in Duval and St. Johns counties. Join the team of over 33,000 employees across the U.S. with Republic Services. New drivers get a $2,000 sign-on bonus and competitive benefits. Over 50% of managers in Northeast Florida started their careers as drivers. You can build a career too. Join the Republic Services team and make a positive impact on your community and environment. For more information and to apply, wear the star, drive your career, visit RepublicServices.com.
Sawyer Gas.
Hi, this is Ashley Mentor, Commercial Account Manager for Sawyer Gas. If you use propane to power your business, from forklifts to commercial kitchens, then contact us to learn how we can serve you. To learn more, visit us at SawyerGas-FL.com or call our office at 904-296-8600. Sawyer Gas, where safety and service are our priority.
Sawyer Gas, driving every day with Sawyer Gas.
Brakes for less is what we do. We know drums, rotors, pads, and shoes. If there's a squeal in your wheel, come see the best. 733 Stop.
Brakes for less.
All we do
are brakes for less.
Bulls played in the... this is your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update brought to you by Brakes for Less. I'm Taylor Dahl for 1010XL. Bulls played in the 4A state championship game last night. An early touchdown after a fumble recovery put Bulls up pretty quick. Bulldogs led 21-10 at half after the 3 touchdowns by running back Cade Frew. Unfortunately, rough weather hit in the third, and both teams struggled more offensively. A late touchdown and 2-point conversion by Booker T. Washington put them down 3, and an unfortunate fumble with just over 5 minutes left in the fourth gave the Tornadoes the ultimate lead of 25-21. And don't forget, you can enter the 1010XL Bowl Month Challenge. You could win a Bloody Mary brunch bar for 4 at Florida Cracker Kitchen by visiting 1010XL.com and picking the winners of every bowl game. Bowl Month on 1010XL is brought to you by J. David Tax Law and Roof It Right. It's 61 degrees at 7:04. Time and temp are brought to you by Bueller Air Conditioning. Stay cooler with Bueller.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys, wishing you a happy holiday season. If you need us now or in the new year, call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000. Ladies and gents, please put your hands together as Dan Hicken enters the studio.
You know it! Yeah! Crank it up, baby! Wow! Woo! Let's do this thing, baby. Good morning, everybody. Man, there's a lot of good things going on in the world of sports last night, so I'll touch on a few of them right here during Dan time. But congrats to Bowles. Tough way to lose, though, man. They had it. 21-10, 6 minutes to go in the fourth. They had them, man, and Booker T is loaded. Loaded. I saw Todd Fordham the other night, one of the assistant coaches over there with the Bulldogs of Matt Toblin, and what a great year, first year for that guy. And he said that FIU offered like 23 kids on Booker T's roster. And Booker T's been through a lot this year. I think I heard in the broadcast their head coach left at the beginning of this year. The current coach is suffering from cancer. Another coach had a stroke. You were down there last night, right, Tater?
Oh, yes, I was.
Yeah. And what was it, real rainy in the second half?
It was bad in the second
It
half.
was?
I mean, it was just that constant,
You feel like
steady,
you're getting a
misty
cold?
rain. Yeah. And I was already feeling kind of rough, and I was like, here we go. Yeah.
It's kind of chilly, too.
It wasn't terrible, but
No?
because of the
Rain?
that misty,
Yeah.
wet rain. And
So-
it was super windy.
It was windy.
Yeah.
So Bowles, though, has got him. They got him, man. They got him 21-10, but Booker T's good. You know they're going to fight. And by the way, Booker T coming off 2 straight losing seasons, also unheard of as they won their 6th state championship. But 21-10, Booker T has a receiver, a junior, who's terrific. And he made a couple plays, and they got a touchdown, 2-point, 21-18. Bowles gets the ball. They get out to their 30. They fumble, and I'm like, oh, man, no. And but then the Booker T quarterback loses the ball. They sack him. It's 4th and 18, man, and he's got to throw one up. And this receiver made one heck of a play, man. He was covered. He climbed the ladder. He one-handed the football. That's one thing Odell Beckham has brought to the
People
kids
aren't
would have
afraid to
never
go do
done
it.
that anymore in the past.
It's a good idea to at least try.
Yeah,
you go up
sometimes
with
it is.
2, you're not catching that
Yeah,
ball.
yeah. So he caught it. Next play.
4th and 18 is painful around these parts, isn't it?
Oh, my gosh, you're right. Next play, the kid scrambles in. The quarterback runs it in, touchdown. Bowles gets the ball back, but they had gotten shut down in the second half, and they couldn't do anything. And they lose the game. It's unfortunate, but what a great year. And they weren't expected to even get to this. They lost their opener to University Christian. So anyway, congrats to Matt Toblin. It was a lot of fun, and I love watching those state championship games. With that said, I also, last night in the office, and maybe it's your fault, Jeff Prosser.
What's that?
I
What'd I
watched
do now?
a ton of the President's Cup, and we gagged big time.
I slayed them, so I'm not going to watch another minute.
Yeah.
Those soft serve,
I
freaking
knew this was coming.
entitled losers, dude. I hate them.
Tiger.
I hate American
goes
golfers.
Out, Tiger goes out first.
He's the only one
who
any
played
nad.
and was outstanding.
Oh, so annoying. So annoying, dude.
But
that, don't worry, Dan. They got their trophy wags and their private jets and their multi-million-dollar bank account.
Yeah.
They are the worst competitors in the history of sports.
They're talking about
They're a bunch of selfish losers,
Talking about
and I hate them.
Talking about the trip over, being a little tired. I
hate them.
Listen, I'll say this though. I'll say this for the what are we? The internationals? Is that
Bro,
what we
the
are?
internationals, by the way, are a bunch of guys you never heard of, ranked 100th in the world.
Yeah. Well, you've heard of them, but yeah, it's,
I would suggest to you that the people listening to this radio program, I could throw 4 names on the international team they've never heard of.
well, maybe. I do know this. So they get over there, and I ended up watching a good amount of it.
I watched way too much.
And at the end, the internationals won all those matches, and the U.S. the big couple big losses were. Who did Shoffley play with?
He played with Cantley, I think.
Yes.
Losers.
Those two are
Losers.
Are
They're
like,
both rich, Dan. Doesn't matter. They're Richard Sin.
They're like
These
top
guys
10.
don't give a crap.
Are they top 10 in the world?
I'd say probably both of them are. Let me look at that.
And they lost to who did they lose to?
Was that to
Was that
CT Pan and Hideki?
Hideki-san?
CT Pan throws it on you.
Is it pan beef or Pam? Pan or Pam?
I believe it's Pan with 2 N's, Dan.
No, I think it's Pan.
They're just miserable losers.
Is it Pan?
They are miserable, terrible,
Do you have ketchup?
pitiful, sissy competitors. They're the worst. Our American golf teams are the worst ever.
CT, did
They
you
can
just
all
fart?
GTH.
No, you did. That was a fart. It's sort of oniony. I'm sorry.
Cantlay is number 7 in the world, and Schauffele is number 9.
Yeah, that was a terrible
and
loss.
Just in case you're wondering, Hideki isn't ranked number 3 in the world anymore.
Yeah.
He's number 21. And to find CT Pan, you're going to have to give me a little bit. I got to scroll.
Well, I'll
Vic.
say this.
We got to do some scrolling to get to CT Pan.
I'll say this.
JAs.
They got tired of hearing how they were going to get waxed.
64th for CT Pan.
The boys on the internationals didn't like hearing how they were going to get waxed.
Understand that we have not, that the U.S. had not lost a session in this event since 2005. Not a session.
Yeah,
every single morning, okay, U.S. leads. Afternoon, USA leads.
Well, makes for better theater, at least.
Yeah, it's real theater. You know what it makes for me?
What?
A lot of extra time to watch other things because I ain't watching that.
No.
No.
You think they're not going to come back?
I might watch
Is it over?
Oh my God! I love golf. I hate American golfers.
You'll watch it.
I'm done with them.
Yeah, you don't hate them.
I'm bitter.
You should hate your Atlanta Hawks. They got whacked by Bulls.
I don't care about that.
Beef's Bulls. I saw that last night. I guess you guys.
You're damn right they did.
I guess you guys don't play defense at all.
We're not very good defensive team.
The big story in the NBA, out west, late night, the battle for the worst, and somehow, some way, the gritty, gutty Knicks, who blew an 18-point halftime lead, took it to overtime and upset the defending Western Conference champion, Golden State Dubs.
The defending Western Conference champion.
Is that not correct?
That is technically correct.
How many NBA finals in a row have they been to?
I believe it's 5.
5 straight NBA finalists, Golden State Dubs, went down at the hands of the gritty, gutty New York Knickerbockers.
Well, good for you.
As they get
Not sure if they're going to get to 6, Dan.
As they get Mike Miller's interim kickoff to a great start.
Did you see what they yelled at Patrick Reed on the first tee, by the way, after the golf?
Well, say what they yelled, but then I'll say something. But what?
I said, hey, Patrick, did your caddy bring 14 clubs and a shovel?
Very good. Now, with that said, it's like Adam Scott's trying to get them revved up over there. Like, they don't act if Patrick Reed
they're not
was
obnoxious like we are here.
No question. If
They'd be
Patrick
killing
Reed
it.
was an international
And they were
coming off a
playing here,
cheating episode,
yeah.
there'd be guys holding shovels.
Right.
You know, they would have crushed that guy.
Sure.
So and Adam Scott over there in Australia
Trying to get him to cheer louder for our own team.
Yes.
Yeah.
I sent this to our friend Chris Reimer via the tweeting world. There's only one person to blame for this, and I believe it's at Chris Reimer. Button that stuff up and take care of things. He said he'll try harder.
He's over there?
Oh, he's got a lot of good airtime.
Reimer has?
Oh, yeah. Reimer's running the show over there, man. I'm proud of him.
Good for him.
Yeah, he's outstanding. Jeff, I think
Much like the American team, this is more like a party trip.
Yeah, he's partying. You're right.
Well,
he's
Team
over there.
America, I think they're going snorkeling today, the Great Barrier Reef.
Yeah.
If they miss their tee time, they're just going to concede today's action because that's how they compete. That's the eye of the tiger.
One last thing, Jeffrey, and I thought this is outstanding. Our drill poll question of the day presented by Lockett Law. DUI and criminal defense. Ho, 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 know before you blow. Be safe driving this holiday season. Call Lockett Law, 858-9818, 858-9818. Best free agent signing in baseball so far. Nats keeping Strasburg, Rendon to the Angels, Cole with the Yankees, or the Mets inking Waka. Which one do you like the best?
Did you really put that on there?
I did.
Waka Flocka Flame.
By the way.
How about the Braves getting? Who do we get? We got some pitcher, Cole Hamels.
Going to give you a lot of them.
Come on.
Braves get 3.
Darno.
Yeah, 9% right now for the Mets inking Waka, by the way.
Yeah, those are your Met fans that are on your Twitter.
I voted for you, buddy.
On your
I
Twitter
love those
machine.
people.
I don't like those. I don't like that. I don't like your poll. The first time I'm gonna chastise your poll question.
You're not allowed to.
No, you got 300 million. I mean, you got to like all of them.
By the way, all Boris guys.
Yeah, 300. Yeah, he did like almost $1 billion in contracts.
Are you allowed to hate an agent?
Yeah, of course.
And or should we respect him, or is he good for baseball?
Well,
or
I
bad
will
for
say
baseball?
this: he was bad for baseball for a while because he held up the process. But now he gets this guy signed.
Okay, get him signed.
Well, remember, I mean,
last year.
Yeah, true. Last year. Well, last year.
So
hate him last year. At least this year he got it done.
And there's.
Did you see what he said after Strasburg signed?
I'm rich.
Well, that, and also he said a big part of the reason Strasburg wanted to stay at D.C. was because at that time they shut him down.
Oh. Wow.
Okay,
But
I
don't
will
trust.
be back. I'm back on board with Team USA Golf. I'm just very disappointed at them yesterday.
You're back.
And they're not very. They really are soft. Like I find the most athletic golfer.
Why
and I
did
think
he sit?
Beef could beat him
Why
up.
did he sit Ricky?
I don't know this for sure, but weren't those the two captain's picks? I think he set the cap. I think the ones who earned their way in
I
played.
thought Reed was a captain's pick.
Yeah, he may have been. So you might be right
Yeah.
on that. I made that
Yeah.
reason up in my mind as I was watching.
Who was the other? Oh, Cooch. Cooch sat. Anyway, so a lot to do today.
I have 20 questions for you a little later today.
Oh, good. I
I
like that.
was at lunch yesterday with.
Ran into somebody?
And I ran into somebody.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. And I got some interesting info spun off of that as well. So it's a combination, 20 questions and a segment.
Good. Well, there's a lot percolating in the recruiting world that is positive for Florida, but I've seen this story before, so I need to see it end in a positive way.
Yeah. What
But
are they
there's
like? They're top 10 pretty much most places.
There's a running back from Pitt who decommitted, who's from Florida. There's a 5-star safety from Florida who was going to Oregon who decommitted, and the offensive tackle who's going to go to Georgia from Live Oak, whose brother they were chasing last year, decommitted from Georgia, and all three are supposed to be going to Gainesville. But
Is that like a 2 or 3 spot move in the recruiting rankings?
5 and 2 4s would move you up.
Yeah,
for sure.
Well,
for sure.
they this is one advantage of winning now with FSU and Miami not winning is that you maybe you're not going to keep a guy from
Right.
Ohio State or Alabama,
Right.
But if he's going to Oregon, maybe you convince him, hey man,
You don't want to go.
you're going to Pitt. Come on, hey man.
Yeah. All right. A lot to do today. We'll cover all those bases. Jags are going to Oakland.
That's not going to end well. They haven't won on the West Coast since 200005, Dan. This isn't exactly the team.
This is the team you're going
got
to put our
the
faith
medal
in.
right. Yeah.
All right. All that coming up right here on The Drill.
Now, Downtime with Dan on 1010XL. Brought to you by Ameris Bank. Our look is changing, but our commitment to you remains fierce. Learn more at amerisbank.com/new look.
By the way, one of the Bulls football players is Mac Marone, who's a really good football player. And I was thinking about this week. If I was Doug Marone, I would have been down there for the entire game. And I know he went to the game, and I hope he got to stay there for the entire game. Listen, one thing that needs to change in the world of coaching is this: I've got to be in the office 24/7 stuff. I don't care who you are, and I know people get, we're losing. Listen, Doug Marone has earned the right to go watch his son play in a freaking state championship. He should be there every Friday night, quite frankly. And hopefully he was. And I don't know. I don't keep track. But I do know he was able to make it to the game. So that's a good thing as the Jags get ready to leave for Oakland. And by the way, they're heading out there a day early. They're going tomorrow.
At Ameris Bank, we didn't become bankers so we could tell you no. We chose this profession because we knew we could make a difference. That's one thing all Ameris bankers have in common.